All right, everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Teacher Kenneth Teaches You English. I'm your host, Teacher Kenneth. So today, our topic of the day is going to be 4 tenses. And you might be wondering, what is a tense? A tense is related to time, tomorrow, yesterday, next week, January, March, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You have here a clock and a calendar. Tense is just about time, that's all. Now, these tenses are right here. Past simple, past continuous, present simple, and present continuous. So I'm going to explain these 4 important tenses in English to you today. Let's look at our timeline here. We have the present time, which is now. We have past, which already happened, and we have the future, which will happen later. Some words that we might use for these, for past, we might say it's already finished, yesterday, and last week. For the future, like later, tomorrow, next month, and this evening. Okay, so those are some examples of words that we would use to describe the past and the future, right? So again, we have past simple, past continuous, present simple, and present continuous. Number 1, which is past simple. So past simple is something that happened at a specific place in the past. So it already happened, it's already finished. So past simple, the structure for past simple is the subject plus verb 2. I called, or I finished, or you dropped. I called, I finished, you dropped. You just need to explain what or when. It already is finished. It happened. It's done. So here you could say, I called. Called who? Who did you call? I called my mother. When? When did you call your mother? I called my mother this morning. I finished my homework. When? I finished my homework yesterday. It's done. I don't need to do it anymore. You dropped your wallet. When did I drop my wallet? You could say where. You dropped your wallet at the shop. Oh, I was at the shop last week or earlier this afternoon. I called my mother this morning. I called my mother last week. You dropped your wallet at the store. That's right here. So it's in the past. It's finished. Let's go to the next one. Past continuous. Past continuous, it's going to look something like this. So we have something started. It started at some point, and then it went on in the past. Okay, so over time. So past continuous happens in the past and continues on for some time. So maybe it starts here last week, and then it finished here this morning. Past continuous and past simple are friends. They're friends. They like each other. What do I mean? Let me give you an example. I was cooking. So here's a good example. I was cooking. This is past continuous. When you called. This is past simple. So we use past continuous with past simple. So past continuous, I was doing something, and then, oh, something happens. The structure for this is subject plus was or were plus verb 1 ing. That's the structure for past continuous. Let me give you another example. She was finishing her homework when I knocked on the door. She was finishing. This is past continuous. She was finishing her homework. She was finishing her chores. She was finishing the laundry. She was finishing something. When I knocked on the door, when I knocked on the window, when I knocked, this is past simple. She starts cooking right here. She's cooking, she's almost finished, and then boom, somebody knocks on the door. That's when past continuous becomes past simple. So now let's go to our next one, present simple. We're going to look at present simple. Here we have the present, so it's happening now. Present simple is a bit different. We use present simple to talk about current information that is true now. But will it be true later? Maybe not. It can change. Not really a time. We call it present simple, but it's not really a time. It's just information, something that is true. So let's look at some examples. So one example, I go to school. Okay, you go to school when? Well, I went to school yesterday. I'm going to school today. I'll go to school tomorrow. When will I finish? I will finish in 2 years, right? So it's not really a time. It's just something that is currently true. So it was true. Maybe it was true in the past. He likes cake. He likes to eat cake. We live in a house. We live in a house. What's interesting is if you said, we live in a house now, I would say, well, where did you live before? For present simple, you don't need to say now. You can, but it can change the meaning of the sentence. We live in a house now. I think, oh, well, that must mean before you lived in an apartment or a car. Maybe you were homeless. The structure for present simple is just subject plus verb 1. So if we look at some examples here, you'll see subject plus verb 1. I is the subject. Go is the verb, verb 1. We is the subject. Live is the verb, verb 1. He is the subject. Like, well, we put an S here. He likes cake. If you want to learn more about why we add an S, let me know and I will make another video on that another time. Let's go to the last one, present continuous. The structure for this is subject plus is, am, are plus verb 1, ing. Let's look at some examples. So the first example, I am working. So we have subject, is, am, are. We have am. The verb, work, and ing. I am working. I am working now. Number 2, she is writing a book. She is writing a book. Number 3, he is sleeping. Present continuous can mean something that you're doing now, right now, and it can be long or short. Long or short. Let's look at number 2, this one here. She is writing a book. Well, how long does it take to write a book? 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. So we understand. Somebody writing a book is probably not sitting there writing forever, right? They write the book, they stop, they take a break, they go get some food, they go outside, they come back. So it's something that takes a long time. She's writing a book. That takes a long time. Number 3 here. He is sleeping. Well, we understand sleeping Most people sleep about 6, 7, 8, or 9 hours. He is sleeping. We understand this is something happening now, right now. So we have long versus short present continuous. If we look at the timeline, present continuous, it's going on like this. He's doing something right now. Right now he's doing it. He's writing a book. She's sleeping. When will they finish? We don't know. Or maybe we do. He's sleeping now, but he will wake up later. So we're going to go ahead and stop here. We went over past simple, past continuous, present simple, and present continuous. And I hope you learned a lot. Thank you very much. If you like this video, please like the video, share and subscribe, and please feel free to comment and give me feedback. Give me topics that you would like to learn about, and I can make a video about it. All right? So thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.